Imagine driving down the road and realizing that one of your engine cylinders is basically drowning in fuel because an injector simply refuses to close. That is exactly the nightmare scenario behind the P02A5 trouble code. If your dashboard has lit up with this code, do not ignore it, because we are talking about a severe issue here. This code specifically points to cylinder number 3 having a leaking fuel injector. Think of your fuel injector like a high-precision spray bottle. It needs to mist the exact amount of fuel at the exact right millisecond. When the powertrain control module, or PCM, detects that cylinder number 3 is running way too rich or the fuel trim data is looking wild, it flags this code. The computer sees that it is trying to pull back fuel, but the cylinder is still acting like it is flooded. This is dangerous because excess raw fuel can wash the oil right off the cylinder walls, leading to catastrophic engine damage. So how do we tackle this without tearing the whole engine apart immediately? First, pop the hood and look at the fuel rail around cylinder 3. We are looking for physical clues. Is there corrosion? Is there a visible wet spot or a smell of raw gas around the injector seal? If it looks messy on the outside, it has probably failed on the inside. If it looks dry, we need to get a bit more technical. You'll need an automotive stethoscope for this next trick. With the engine running, place the metal rod of the stethoscope carefully against the body of the cylinder 3 injector. You should hear a sharp, rhythmic clicking sound. That is the solenoid opening and closing. If you hear silence, or if the clicking sounds weak and mushy compared to the other injectors, you have likely found your culprit. It is either clogged open or electrically dead. If the sound is fine, grab your digital volt-ohm meter. We need to make sure the computer is actually telling the injector to fire. Disconnect the injector plug and check for voltage and a ground pulse while the engine is cranking or running. Remember, some systems use constant power and a pulsed ground. If you have no power, check your fuses, but do it under load. A fuse might look okay visually, but fail when current tries to flow through it. If the wiring is good and the computer is sending the signal, but the injector is dumping fuel, replace that injector immediately before it melts your catalytic converter or ruins your piston rings.